this assignment, I was focused on the past and the future of Converse and Vans. Further into my research, I chose to focus only on Converse, mainly because I had an overwhelming amount of information about Converse. In 1908, Converse was founded by Marcus Mills in Malden, Massachusetts. Converse started as a rubber company named Converse Rubber Corporation. Converse was doing really well with galoshes. Galoshes are a waterproof overshoe typically made of rubber, so like your rain boots or your work shoes, something like that. In 1915, the production of the sneaker began. The first shoe started as a basketball shoe because the Converse Corporation saw the need of a basketball shoe to be made. So they redesigned a 1917 style shoe because Chuck Taylor asked them to redesign it because they needed a more stable shoe with support and flexibility. The first shoe that was created for basketball was all brown with a black rim in 1917. However, the first colorway was a natural brown Converse high top with a black sole, which today wouldn't be a sellout at all, said Ayuman. In 1921, that's a shoe. In 1921, Charles Chuck Taylor endorsed All-Stars. Charles Taylor is the man behind the All-Star. Taylor played for the Akron Firestones. He became a sales member because his feet hurt and he needed new shoes. So he just walked in. He's like, I need new shoes. And a conversation led to another. In 1932, his name, Chuck Taylor, was added to the ankle patch because people would go into stores and they would ask for the Chuck shoe or the Chuck Taylor shoe and not the Converse All-Star. So his signature was added just under the 5-point star on the left side of the shoe. When the All-Star basketball shoe was born, that's when the All-Star basketball shoe was born. I like to say, the Chuck Taylor All-Star was born on a basketball court, raised by rock and roll, and really adopted by the street culture and fashion over the years, said the Converse All-Star Vice President Magnus Wedhammer. The All-Star Chuck Taylor went off to war, and as GIs did exercises in the all-white high-top Chucks, it became the shoe of the United States Armed Forces. Crazy, right? In 1920, Converse took on the name All-Star. The All-Star was to be the first mass-produced basketball shoe in North America, said the ChuckConnection.com. The first white model was introduced in the 1936 Olympics, a predecessor to today's optical white high top. The last time a canvas Converse All-Star was worn in the NBA was the season 1979 and the 1980 season by Tree Rollins. In 2001, Converse had a huge turnaround. Converse filed for bankruptcy protection in January. And in 2003, Nike bought Converse. In the 2000s, the company reported just $205 million. God, I can remember this. $205 million in revenue. But Nike transformed it, and now they are building $1.5 billion in revenue. Converse has seen the strongest growth in North America, China, and the UK, which made significant investments over the years. And in 2013, Converse was 11% more expensive than they were in 2011. As of now, half of the world owns a pair of Converse. As a matter of fact, 60% of all Americans own or have owned at least one pair of these sneakers, written by the Ayuman. Who owns Converse? Aside from the realm of basketball, music is the culture spirit where the Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star has had its biggest impact. For their 100th anniversary in 2008, Converse released the shoes honoring the Ramones, Kurt Cobain, and The Clash, all individuals who wore Converse on a regular. Since then, various bands from Pink Floyd to Def Leppard and Iron Maiden have all had Converse made in their honor. The Stones nominated the All-Star as the official shoe of the tour Converse produced just a limited number of all-black Chucks that featured the band's iconic tongue logo in a place of the traditional heel patch, so where the 5-point star was. Converse had expanded all through music industry. I started wearing Chuck Taylors because I had seen my older brothers, my friends, my uncle wear them, said Ice Cube.